Hello, everyone, and welcome back to yet another chapter of Stories by Tim. Please hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the alert button, the little bell in the corner, ring the bell, and get alerts as to when I upload new content. I recorded one a little earlier, and I wasn't happy with the way it turned out, so I'm redoing it right now. I started out with movies. I started out with musicals that I've seen. Um, there's a lot of things that I can talk about. Um, you know, there's a lot that's gone on this week. Most of it not pleasant until tonight, and it turned more pleasant again. And if that person is watching this, they know what I'm talking about. And I'm looking forward to Friday. Anyway, we'll leave it at that. But yeah, we've got within the next week here, we're gonna have our corporate team coming in to test the managers, which I'm one of, at work. And test us on our weights of sandwiches, test us on our job knowledge. It's not going to be fun. I think the serve safe is easier than what I'm about to have to go through, but that's a different story. But yeah, but there's all right. Let's talk about bucket list roles that I want to do on stage. One is from Les Mis. I so want to play Javert. Jovan. Yes, exactly. That is a role that really calls to me. It so does. Another, Pontius Pilate from Jesus Christ Superstar. Who is this broken man clattering up my hallway? Yeah. I think I could nail that role. There's a few others that are on my list that I don't know if I can ever play. One is Patron from Evita. Another is gosh, what is his name? Shoot. I don't remember either of these two names. Yes, I'm a sucker for Andrew Lloyd Webber. One is from Sunset Boulevard. He's the detective, or not detective, the writer. And the other is from Aspects of Love. I'm too old for that role now. I know that. I can never play that role. But I would have loved to have played that role. Wow. Roles that I would love to play. Wow. Yeah, there are a lot. There are a lot. I would love to play either Furman or Andre from Phantom of the Opera. Monsieur Furman. Monsieur Andre. Yes. That is another one. And there we go. Andrew Lloyd Webber again. I guess I got a thing for him. Oh, here's a role I hadn't thought about. Siegfried in Moulin Rouge. Cause you can. That's a role that really doesn't have an age limit to it. That's the thing. You turn 50. I'm almost 54 now. And you have to start thinking about roles that you could play possibly. Back in 2017, when I did Act 1, I was, 2017, I would have been 46, 45. I wasn't 46 quite yet. Playing a 20-year-old. That's hard to pull off. Especially looking like I look now. I'm not the spring chicken that I was. And I realize that, and I'm fine with that. And I have no desire to tell people otherwise. But anyway. Yeah, there are still a few roles out there that I would really love to play. There's one in Mamma Mia I would love to play. That is one of my bucket list shows. I missed out on my chance back in 2019 when Players and Pit and Balcony and Midland all got together and produced it all together. I went to the meetings. I went through the workshops, and then I had 4 inches of water in my basement that was completely finished. And I had to message the director and say, hey, I planned on trying out for the show. I planned on auditioning. I can't do it. I have all kinds of work ahead of me. And he understood. He felt bad for me, but it was something that I absolutely needed to do at that point in time. I wish I could have auditioned for that show. I would have loved to audition for that show. I had several friends that were in that show from other productions I had been in. But it just, at that point in time, sorry, I gotta itch my face. At that point in time, it just wasn't conducive to where I was at that point. I spent the rest of the summer working on that into the fall, even a little into the winter. But yeah, but I did a hell of a job replacing everything in that basement. I'm very proud of myself of what I did down there and how it turned out. And unfortunately, I no longer live there. And I hope the new homeowner appreciates everything I did down there. But yeah. I really wish Mamma Mia would have been in my wheelhouse. I will say this, though, too. I have had a chance to do one of my favorite musicals, and that was Spamalot. I've already talked about that earlier on a different video, but that was by far one of the best experiences in my life. I loved it. The cast was just amazing. Yeah, that was just a good time. Sorry, I'm just trying to adjust my shirt. This t-shirt is starting to wear out on me. And yes, I have stains on it. When I get home from work, I eat my sandwich, and sometimes it drips down on me. I've got to get some of these washed, so apologize for the stains. But no, just I really want to do more theater. But the problem with me is I'm aging out of roles. There's something coming up in the next couple of weeks that I might get involved with that it's just a stage reading. It's not an actual show, not an actual play. I'm not sure exactly how far we're going to take the acting aspect of things, or if it's just going to be reading. I'm still trying to get more information on it, but that will be 2 weeks from Saturday, if I remember correctly, the 31st. So right after Labor Day. But I'm thinking about doing that show. It's written by somebody that I have a lot of respect for. Her play was selected as one of the competition, and it's being directed by somebody that I've been in a play with before. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm not 100% committed right now. I got to clear it with work, and that's the thing. But here's the cool thing about where I work is they're open. As long as you communicate ahead of time, they're open to giving you opportunities to have a life. And I don't mean just, living your life. I mean being able to do things outside of work. If you need a time off for, different sports, for, like I do theater, they are open to it. They will try to help you and work around that schedule for you. You just got to let them know in advance. There's my advice for you right now. Communication is key. As long as you communicate with anyone, and I don't care if it's work, I don't care if it's with a friend, I don't care if it's with your partner, your spouse, your significant other, communication is key. If you don't communicate, you have nothing. So, advice: communicate. You'll be surprised how far that can help you to do things, to, whatever. And what are you doing? Meow. So Jinx is here to say hi. Say hi, Jinx. Hey, Jinx. Say hi. You're not gonna say hi. Okay. I always have a kitty that takes the initiative to make an appearance. Usually it's Jinx. She does not like me talking out loud without her being with me. I find that fascinating. It's kind of intriguing to me, to tell you the truth. But yeah. All right. What other bucket show lists do I have? This one is a little weird for most people because of how the cast is set in the show. I would love to play Aaron Burr in Hamilton. Never going to happen. Look at me. This is not the look for Aaron Burr. I could pull off King George, but not Aaron Burr. But he is definitely a role. The vocal range that he has on him matches mine. I would love to do that role. Okay. I think I might have talked about this one before too. And I apologize if I'm repeating myself, as I have not gone back through my videos and started making notes. Yep. Avenue Q. Oh, yes, I have talked about this one before. The I'm not wearing underwear today song. That is a song I would love to sing on stage. I would also like to be the monster, the puppet who sings The Internet is for Porn. That's another great song from that show. Yeah. I mean, I thought Spamalot was offensive to so many things, but Avenue Q took it to another level. And I so want to be in that show. I don't care what role I get, to tell you the truth. I just want to do that show at some point in my life. That would be iconic to me. That would be amazing. Just like Moulin Rouge, I would love to be in that. Um, I don't care what role. I really don't. I would love to be the Duke. Um, I could not pull off what Aaron Trivett did as Christian. There's no way. I don't have the vocals that character needs, and I'm honest with myself about that. I mean, I do karaoke to keep my vocals in check and to strengthen them. And unfortunately, the place I usually go to do that, they're losing their karaoke. So I don't know what I'm going to do now. I guess I'm just going to have to annoy my cats at home and do karaoke off of YouTube, which I already do. But my cats are not fans. There we go. Maybe no, I can't do that on YouTube. Copyright. I was just gonna say maybe I'll do some on here, but then I just remembered no, you can't. That's a copyright violation, and yeah, I don't. need my channel shut down at this point. I mean, I talk about a lot of stuff, but yeah, I want to keep the channel open. So, but anyway, as I said, it's been a week. I've had my ups, I've had my downs, and today was definitely an up. Uh, yeah, it's hard being alone. It's hard going to work every day and coming home to nothing but cats. It's hard not to talk to someone every day that's an adult. It's hard to do those things and keep this insanity. Well, hopefully within the next couple of days, things are going to change for me. We'll see. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. This has been Stories by Tim. Click the like. Click the subscribe. Click that little alarm bell there so you get alerts to when I do this again. And I thank you for tuning in. And I hope to talk to you again soon. After I find my mouse.